2-Hour Tour was a music reality series on Disney Channel. It first aired on Disney Channel on Saturday, March 11, 2000 at 7:30 p.m. In this show, famous pop music artists would audition teens from a local area. The famous artists would watch several audition tapes, and then a few of these artists or groups would audition in person. The aspiring artists would get mentored during the process, and then one would be selected to open for the famous artist for one of their show on tour. Some of the famous artists featured on the show were Christina Aguilera, 98 Degrees, LFO, and Savage Garden, among others. The show would air new episodes mainly on Saturdays about once a month from March to September of 2000. Reruns would also air, but overall the show only lasted until October of 2000 before it was taken off. There was a total of 9 episodes and 1 season. It's not as common for reality shows like that to last as long on television as sitcoms or cartoons in general as far as reruns go, but this show aired at a time when music competition shows were popular, around the same time as shows like American Idol. Next is Totally Circus. Totally Circus ran on Disney Channel in the summer of 2000. It was part of Zoog Disney, and it first aired on Friday, June 16th of 2000 at 4 p.m. This show is another sort of reality program. It was a documentary series about kids at a summer circus camp. It was similar to the popular Disney Channel show Bug Juice in many ways, except a circus version. For Totally Circus, it followed the Vermont-based Circus Smirkus, which is a youth circus camp. Kids would join the camp, and the show would follow their adventures. There would be travel, circus performances, and lots of drama from the different kids on the show. For the series, it featured 37 kids aged 9 to 19, and they would practice, travel, and hang out around camp. The kids were very talented circus performers and would draw good-sized crowds at their shows. This series had a total of 15 episodes, and reruns would also air on Disney Channel. It lasted until January of 2001 and then was taken off the air. The very next month, in February of 2001, Lloyd in Space began airing. However, this show was originally part of Disney's One Saturday Morning on ABC. This was a weekly Saturday morning block of mainly cartoons at the time. In September of 2002, the show began airing on Disney Channel as well, and the show was also on Toon Disney. This program was a cartoon about an alien boy named Lloyd Nebula who lives in a space station. He lives with his mother and little sister, and the episodes are about his daily life with friends and school. The other characters are very interesting different types of aliens, and they have different kinds of adventures. One of Lloyd's friends is actually a human named Eddie R. Horton. So this show would have new episodes on Disney One Saturday Morning for the first 2 seasons. But when the Saturday morning block rebranded to ABC Kids in September of 2002, Lloyd in Space was not included in that block. Instead, the new episodes aired on Toon Disney, with reruns on Disney Channel as well. There was a total of 4 seasons and 39 episodes of the show. It aired new episodes until 2003, and the reruns were shown on Disney Channel until 2004. Next is Fillmore, another show that originally aired on a Disney Saturday morning block on ABC. Similar to Lloyd in Space, this show was produced for Saturday mornings, but this time for the ABC Kids block. In fact, it was the final show that Disney made originally for a Saturday morning block on ABC. It first aired when the ABC Kids block debuted on Saturday, September 14, 2002. This show is about a 7th grade boy named Cornelius Fillmore. He's a reformed juvenile delinquent who goes to X Middle School located in the suburbs of Minneapolis. He and his partner Ingrid are safety patrol officers who solve cases around the school. There were a total of 2 seasons and 26 episodes. The new episodes aired until 2003, and the reruns continued on ABC Kids Saturday morning block until February of 2005. It was also briefly on Toon Disney in 2004 and aired on Disney Channel very briefly in 2003. Overall, this show was a unique cartoon, and it's kind of surprising that it didn't become more popular to me or last longer. The Weekenders is a show that just barely made the list because I think a lot of people still remember it. However, it doesn't seem to be talked about and be remembered as much as it could be. I still feel like it's underrated. It first aired from February 2000 to January 2002 on ABC Disney's One Saturday Morning block. Disney Channel aired reruns of the show in 2003, and it aired new episodes on Toon Disney until 2004. It's about a group of friends who are in 7th grade and hang out together all the time. The kids' names are Tino, Lore, Carver, and Tish. The show follows the kids' weekend lives, with episodes usually starting on Friday and ending on Sunday. Tino is sort of the main character who narrates the episodes. and for the show, it was known for its uniqueness and well-done animation style. The main characters wore different outfits as opposed to the same thing all the time, which is not done often in cartoons. Its time on Disney Channel was very brief, with it only airing in 2003. However, there was a total of 4 seasons and 39 episodes, which equaled out to 73 segments. Braceface was a show that originally aired on the Canadian channel Teletoon in June 2001. The show was about a teenage girl named Sharon Spitz, who, if you can tell by the name of the show, has braces. The braces she has are electrically charged, which gives her sort of superpowers. For example, she can sometimes control machines or get into wireless communication channels, but she cannot always control the powers very well. She also has a mom and brothers, as well as classmates and friends who are characters in the show. An interesting thing is that this show did not originally air on Disney Channel or a Disney block. It was produced by Nelvana Limited, and the new episodes aired from 2001 to 2004. But from May of 2004 to September 2005, it aired on Disney Channel. This was because it had been airing on ABC Family, who decided to drop it when they wanted to move away from kids programming, so Disney Channel picked it up. However, some of the episodes of the show were not aired on Disney Channel because of more mature themes. Overall, there were 3 seasons of the show and 79 total episodes. The next show is The Buzz on Maggie. This was created for Disney Channel and first aired on June 17, 2005. In this show, the main character is Maggie Pesky, who is a 13-year-old fly. She lives with her parents and her siblings, an older and younger brother, as well as sister. And in the show, the flies and other insects live in a city which is located in a dump, and Maggie's family lives in a milk carton. Maggie goes to school and hangs out with friends, and the show was well liked for being funny and entertaining. Although despite this, there was just 1 season of 21 episodes. New episodes aired until 2006, and Disney Channel aired reruns on the network until August of 2008 when it was removed. Also from September of 2005 to January of 2006, the show also briefly aired on the ABC Kids Saturday morning block. It was kind of a surprise and disappointing that the show didn't last longer, because it seemed to be well liked with viewers. Naturally Sadie was a comedy drama series that was originally released in June 2005. It was a Canadian show which centered around Sadie Hawthorne, who's a 14-year-old girl in Ontario. She goes to high school and is a naturalist who loves animals. She has 2 best friends in the show as well, and there were 3 seasons of the show for a total of 65 episodes. It was originally released on the Family Channel in Canada, as well as Disney Channel in the United States. It ran on Disney Channel until May of 2007, lasting for almost 2 years there, while it ran a little longer in Canada. For some reason to me, it seems like this show is mostly forgotten about. I think with all the other hit shows from Disney Channel at that time period, it's one that is not well remembered. Plus, it's not an original Disney show, with it being produced in Canada, and Disney simply acquiring the rights to it. Another show very similar to this was Life with Derek. Much like Naturally Sadie, it was a Canadian show, which was a teen sitcom. It first aired on September 18, 2005, on both Disney Channel and the Family Channel in Canada. The show follows a blended family when a divorced man with 3 children marries a divorced woman with 2 children. They all move in together and face the challenges of adjusting to new life as a large family. The show mainly follows the oldest son Derek and the oldest daughter Casey. The show takes place in Canada, and it had 4 seasons and 70 episodes. It aired for quite a long time on Disney Channel, from 2005 all the way until the end of 2009. 2 movies were also made following the show, one in 2010 and another in 2023. For airing for 5 years, I find it surprising that many people have forgotten all about it. But similar to Naturally Sadie, they were not original Disney shows, and probably didn't get aired as much or receive as much advertising or attention. Finally, we have Aaron Stone. This was a sci-fi adventure show that came out in 2009. It originally aired on Disney Channel as well as Disney XD on February 13, 2009. The show was about a teenager named Charlie Landers who becomes Aaron Stone, the protagonist of a fictional video game. So he becomes Aaron Stone in real life and has to protect his family as well as the rest of the world. He's a 16-year-old kid, and the show also features his friends as well. There were 2 seasons of the show with 35 total episodes and ran until 2010. Reruns were shown over the years on Disney XD. However, the show only aired in 2009 on Disney Channel. This was a show that fit well with Disney XD, and despite reruns airing later on, the show seems to be mostly forgotten. If you remember any of these shows or want to see a part 2 to this video, please leave a comment. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.